Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 2 Episode 5. This is called Meet Bonnie. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, and would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode. Alright, is this the prosecutor? Like before she died? Maybe? No, it's not. Okay, so Bonnie's involved.
You okay?
Oh, Asher's actually involved for once?
He was drunk and he started rubbing my shoulders. And then he pressed himself against me and I felt that he was... So I tried to move, but he just held me there and he said he saw how I looked at him. And he knew I wanted it. It happened so fast. He was on top of me and he went to pull down his pants and I grabbed the lamp. I hit him. Claire.
Okay, so she's playing the attempted rape card.
About everything. So if you help her, we're all ruined.
I caught Wes and Nate together last night.
Screwing?
No, working together behind my back. Find out what they know if it's about Rebecca.
Morning.
Nothing you say will make me not hate you right now.
Annalise is always so bitchy towards Bonnie.
Asher knows about Sam?
No.
Then why is he freaking out?
Who knows?
You know.
There's nothing to worry about. Why didn't you call the cops? Why didn't you tell them it was self-defense?
I had to look at the facts of the case. He only attempted rape. He didn't actually do it. So I knew we'd lose.
So you thought your only option was to frame Nate? That makes no sense.
Only because you're a man. The police are trained to believe you. But when a woman says that she was raped, the law rarely takes our side. You have two options. Testify to everything that you know, and Bonnie and me will likely go to jail. Or you say nothing, and we stay safe.
I know more than I first told you. I know who killed Sam Keating. Actually, don't we need to rework my immunity deal? I mean, the current one only covers me for testifying against Annalise's professional illegal misconduct, not for the murder of Sam Keating, so we need a new one, right?
I wasn't aware of any motion, Your Honor.
Because my office only received it at 4:58 p.m. yesterday, 2 minutes before the deadline.
So it'd give me no time to challenge it.
For the sake of fairness, I will hear any arguments against this motion at 5 o'clock.
That gives me no time to prepare.
I agree, Your Honor. I'll need time to prepare any rebuttal.
Because you allowed Miss Keating the same courtesy? No. I have a new trial starting tomorrow, so we're getting this over with.
She's the strongest evidence that the DA's got. So comb through this discovery, find proof that she lied about what she saw.
How do you know she lied?
I don't.
Don't worry, I haven't told Sinclair anything.
Yet.
Yet. I have some questions.
Don't give him any information.
And the others, did they know too?
No, they were already at the bonfire.
One more. When you came over and that was just for your alibi, right?
Yes, that's just how we started. But it's not at all how I feel about you now.
I lied about why Nia wanted to see me. She wanted me to get her pills.
Tell me you didn't say yes.
Of course not. And I promised her that I wouldn't tell you. But I didn't want there to be any more secrets between us. I'm here for whatever you need.
Does she really think that's gonna work, him telling? I'll be surprised if he does.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm glad she told him, though. About his wife.
Look at this. It's from a cop's dash cam the morning after the murder. This is the aunt.
I told Grant, do not bring those mongrels into your
Mongrels?
home. They'll turn on you, and they did. They killed him and Ursula. No, you can't trust people like that. Those Orientals, those mulattoes.
Well, hello, old school.
She's racist.
Such a sweet old lady, right?
Caleb, it's horrible. She's horrible, but it does help your case.
How?
The footage shows her bias against you. It proves she had reason to lie about that
But
night.
she wasn't lying. I just mean, traumatized or not, what she said, that was as honest as I've ever seen her.
The new contract. Full immunity on both Trotter Lake and any connection to the murder of Sam.
Come on, Asher, don't be a freaking dick.
Leads to a
Just
conviction.
tell her to shove it.
I need to meet up with my father. We're both adults here.
And I'm the only adult with an actual career to lose.
You cut a deal for yourself, didn't you? Of course I did. Is there any part of you that thought that maybe I should just do this to protect my kid and not to protect myself?
I'm protecting the both of us.
But mostly you, Dad.
How does Asher testifying protect his dad? Why does he get a deal?
You did a bad thing when you were younger. Who hasn't? But Annalise should know better at this point. And so should you. That's the choice you have to make. Do you want to be like her? Or you want to be a good guy?
You say your niece and nephew murdered your brother. How do you know that?
I don't know.
Did you see anything? Hear screams, a gunshot, maybe?
I'm not sure I heard anything. I was just so tired.
That does not mean you get to bring illegally obtained evidence into my courtroom.
I'll say it again. I did nothing illegal.
And I don't believe you. Not to mention, studies
This
show
judge ain't
witnesses
playing.
in the midst of trauma often don't remember facts correctly at first. Hence, my decision. Let the record note the court has decided to allow the deceased testimony to be presented at trial.
Out of anyone, you should get it.
Unfortunately, I do get it, Miss Hapstall. But the law is the law. It's my job to uphold it, no matter my personal feelings.
It's Judge doing her job.
I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's okay. Someone needed to say it.
I think you do.
Whoa.
Dude, you don't know what you're doing here. He's right. Let's go.
You go. Frank had you dump a girl's body in this cemetery.
Okay, that's enough. No one's getting shot here. Put it away. Just tell us what Frank wanted from you that night, then we'll go.
Annalise took care of everything, but now Asher knows what we did, which means someone talked. And it doesn't take a genius to realize it was his girlfriend.
What happened, Bonnie? I swear to God, we're gonna fight.
You get away from her. You want to know the truth? Asher was going to testify against everyone in this house, so Bonnie told him that she killed Sam in order to save your asses. Because that's what we do around here. Ruin everyone's lives to save yours. Nate's, mine, and now Bonnie's.
I'm glad to see Annalise actually standing up for Bonnie.
Frank called me that night, but only to use my storage locker. So I gave him the key.
So he stored Rebecca in a locker? You gonna think.
I don't see a way out of this.
It's going to work. Asher's not going to testify.
But what if he does? What happens then? And what about you? Did you handle Levi?
I'm on it.
That's a no.
We'll figure this out, like always. I'm on Levi, Bonnie's on Asher. We're gonna take care of everything.
Why didn't you tell me about Wes? I saw you with him. And now he's lying to me, and I don't know if it's because you told him to or if it's because he doesn't trust me, but I can't take it, Nate. You're gonna tell me what's going on.
He came to me.
Why?
Uh-oh.
He thinks you killed Rebecca.
Oh man, all kinds of truths are coming out right now.
I'm not a murderer, Nate. But I can't keep lying. Not to you.
She's gonna tell him Wes killed Sam?
Are you two gay for each other?
No!
I'll cut your balls off if you lie to me.
He's Rebecca's foster brother.
What?
Oh my God.
No, I met him at the courthouse. He's just some guy.
He's eggs 911.
No.
Bonnie killed Sam. He was drunk and attacked her.
Oh, she's going with Bonnie's lie.
I had to protect her.
What about me? Where was my protection?
Why would you keep this a secret from us?
Because I needed to know the truth about
And we don't
Annalise.
deserve that too?
Levi never heard from her again after the 911 text, so we think someone killed her.
Not someone. Annalise and Frank.
No, Frank would never do that.
Of course he would.
What makes you think Rebecca's dead?
I knew Eve would win your case.
You hoped she'd win. But what if she didn't know? And I went away for this.
I don't know. I hate what I did to you. I hate myself. And I know you hate me too.
Oh God.
Why are the cops there? Is Ash?
Levi Westcott. This your car.
Oh, Frank.
Just pop the trunk, we'll tell you.
Oh no, drugs?
What the hell? That's not mine.
You're right, Heisenberg. You're under arrest for possession of meth with the intent to distribute. Anything you say can be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
I love you. And I'm begging you not to do this.
I love you too. Which is why I can't let you do this. Secrets catch up to you, even if the cops don't.
You're right. I can't do anything myself.
Calm down and be clear with me.
He's going to testify. I'm always so stupid, Annalise. So you just need to blame it on me. Just blame it on me. I deserve this, but you don't deserve any of this. So just put it on me.
Would Frank really just leave her in there in a storage locker that is not even his? I'm gonna be surprised if Rebecca's in there.
Honestly, I think that you're responsible for a lot of this. If you let Bonnie call the cops and explain what happened, she wouldn't even be in this position.
Sit down.
What is she gonna show him? Just open the freaking suitcase.
I just want to give you a heads up that a guy might come poking around.
Why should I trust that?
Because I got a plan. If he comes sniffing around, just tell him you gave me the key to your storage locker that night.
Frank knew.
Now Asher knows what we did, which means it's genius to realize it was his girlfriend.
Like to report a drug
Frank
dealer?
is one smart son of a bitch. I'm just gotta say.
When good people do bad things, it's usually for a reason.
Oh, is this gonna be something about Bonnie? Like her past?
What the hell is this?
It's okay. Don't worry.
Bonnie's childhood. And that
It's gonna be
man
fun.
is her father.
First rule is that we take off our clothes.
I'll be right back.
I need to make a statement.
Alright, so that was the end of episode 5 of season 2, and I really enjoyed this episode a lot. So this had a lot to deal with Asher, trying to get him to not testify against Annalise over bullshit evidence that he thinks is true but isn't, and Bonnie was playing the card of, Sam tried to rape me, so I killed him to protect myself, kind of thing, and she thought that if she played that card, that Asher wouldn't testify because he cares about her because, they had a relationship, but it didn't really work. Asher still wanted to make the deal, but he wanted a different deal to cover other crimes that he's committed, I guess. And so he got the deal, but he didn't sign because of his dad. I don't know. He was upset with his dad because his dad made a deal with the prosecutor as well to protect him from, I guess that one case where I can't even remember what was going on with that case. I know that he lied about something so that he would get a promotion. So I don't see how Asher testifying gives his dad any room to make a deal for himself. I can understand Asher getting a deal, to give him immunity from another case, but I don't understand how his dad gets anything out of this. Like why he's allowed anything out of it. I don't get it. But maybe I guess he played like my son's not going to do this for you unless you do this for me as well as do this for him. I guess that's the way it went down. I don't know. But Asher got upset about it and he didn't sign the deal. He took it with him, but he didn't sign it. And we also had Annalise and Bonnie and Frank finding out about Levi and that he is involved with Michaela and that he was Rebecca's foster brother. And Annalise knows about Wes and Nate working together. And it's just there's all kinds of stuff flying about. Truth coming out, lies being made. So, I don't know. But Annalise confronted Nate about knowing about him working with Wes behind her back, and she said she didn't want to lie to him anymore, and what is the first thing she did? She told him a big old fat lie. The same lie that Bonnie made up to Asher about what happened to Sam. And I just really don't know what's going to go on with the relationship. I don't know if he's still going to be working behind her back with Wes to find out about Rebecca or whatever. Wes thought that he had something on Annalise because they got the storage key. See, him and Levi confronted Bruno confronted Bruno at the cemetery, and the guy told him about a storage key that Frank said that he wanted to borrow the guy's storage locker, and so gave him the key. And Frank put his keys down. Wes took them. This was all a setup on Frank's part. And they go there, and there's the suitcase that had Rebecca's body in it. And I was just sitting here, I was like, there is no way that he kept her body in this suitcase and stuck her in a storage locker. There's no way. And instead of Rebecca's body, it was full of money. So, I don't know what that did exactly, except for they didn't find Rebecca. Wes is even more suspicious. Everybody else is just like, okay, whatever, and trying to move on from this Rebecca thing. Michaela is currently pissed off at Wes for letting her sleep with Levi, but technically Wes didn't. I mean, he could have told Michaela, obviously, who Levi was, but I mean, he did tell Levi to leave Michaela alone, and Levi didn't. So, I mean, he didn't, like, flat out let her, but he could have told her, and he didn't. At the end, Bonnie was trying to get Asher to not testify. She told him that she loved him. He said he loved her too, but he couldn't let her get away with it, because people shouldn't do that, like kill people. And Bonnie called Annalise hysterical about, you know, she can't do anything right, and she couldn't stop him. He's going to testify. She's like, put it all on me. She goes, I deserve it. You know, just put it all on me. And I'm just thinking to myself, she has absolutely no, I don't know what the right word is. She has no self-worth. I guess she has, like, no faith in herself. She has no self-confidence, nothing. I was like, she's a broken person. And Annalise went over to Asher's and wanted to show him a video. And it was a video of Bonnie when she was a child being molested, raped by her father. So it was really hard for Asher to watch. You could see how much he hated seeing that. And I know why Annalise did it. She's trying to make him feel extra sorry for Bonnie and more understanding of why she took the steps she did, when she killed Sam. Make him be, understand it more. And hopefully he won't testify. I don't think he's going to, but I don't know. And then we also saw some more of the flash forward. And we saw Bonnie running from the house. And she got in the car with Asher. And then they made a stop at a gas station. And she ran in. And she had blood all over her. And so she cleaned herself up. And she went out. And Asher was gone. So, how did she get blood on her? I don't know. I don't know if she killed somebody. I don't know if Asher killed someone. Asher ended up going to a police station and said he needed to make a statement. So, I don't know if he's he's gonna make a statement like he's confessing or telling on somebody. With Asher, I guess you just don't know. He seems to be, even though he's like a big doofus, out of the group, he seems to have more morals than them. Because he wants to do what's right, in the eyes of the law. Like, you don't kill people and get away with it, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I kind of think he has more morals than everybody else in the group combined. So, I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't. So, but anyway, I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.